World famous for its Thanksgiving Day parade in New York, Macy's department store chain said Thursday its disappointing holiday sales in mid-December lowered its revenue forecasts for 2018. As a result, its stock prices fell by 18% Thursday.
If you look at the stock market performance of late, consumer staples are outperforming discretionary, and that's typically a sign where the consumer is spending more on what he or she needs rather than what they want, which is more in the discretionary vein.
Some retailers say their holiday sales went well, especially online. But some worry that the U.S. tariff war with China could change that.
If we didn't have this tariff situation hanging over our heads and uncertainty as to what earnings were going to be, forget about sales, worry about earnings, then the market would be looking at this differently.
U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said Thursday concerns about global economy and ongoing trade negotiations have caused some volatility in financial markets, but that the latest data show continued U.S. economic growth.
There's good momentum going into this year. The principal worry I would have is really global growth. If you look at Asia, look at Europe, you're seeing slowing in growth, and the question will be, how much does that affect us? It's a tightly integrated global economy and global financial markets, and we will feel that.
In a major speech on the prospects for U.S. businesses in 2019, the head of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Tom Donahue, dismissed any suggestions of a U.S. economic downturn.
There are some who seem to be determined to talk us into a downturn, but rumblings of a recession just don't match up with reality right now. Even with all of the challenges in Washington, uncertainties in the world, and fluctuations in the markets, strong economic conditions are expected to hold steady for the foreseeable future.
Donahue said trade wars waged through mounting tariffs undermine U.S. economy. He called on the administration to work with its allies to pressure China into respecting international trade laws. Meanwhile, Washington and Beijing just finished another round of trade talks this week. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.